Alright, and welcome back again. This will be the 10th episode already of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel playthrough. We apparently have two more missions completed. Let's see what they are. Unlimited missions, probably solo? Yeah. Oh, so that's actually the 20th of the 20th. So basically those were the last two that we actually got for completing solo duels, I guess? Yeah. You remove your opponent's card. What? You remove your opponent's cards. These things seem a little bit off. Like, remove from play your opponent's cards, I guess. But activate the effect of a card in a graveyard. Special summon a monster from the graveyard. Monsters your opponent's field are destroyed. Yeah, are these just now added or something? Because I definitely did this at least a few times, right? But okay, activate a spell card. Special summon a monster, reach. Okay, ranked duels, I understand it. I didn't do that. Okay, maybe they're new. Maybe they got updated. Alright, but I actually wanted to start this episode off after the missions with checking out the card that I was talking about last episode. It was the fusion. We have conscription and deployment. So let's see, fusion deployment. It's wow, ultimate rare card. Really? It's not that good. Okay, basically it is good in only, I guess, a Blue Eyes deck and not many other decks. So basically I'll read it. Reveal one monster in your extra deck that and special summon from your hand or deck one of the fusion materials whose name is specifically listed on that card. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion monsters the turn you activate this card. You can only activate one fusion deployment per turn. So basically it's only once per turn. That's something. There's a high restriction, strict restriction of you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion, and that's for with all the new summoning methods, that's a really harsh restriction. And moreover, it's actually, whose name is specifically listed on that card. So basically, this Blue Eyes White Dragon, there's of course more fusion monsters out there, but this is actually one of the few really good fusion monsters who actually list a specific name. So Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is also Blue Eyes White Dragon, but if we can check for fusion cards in general, can we filter for that or something? Fusion. Okay. So most. Oh, these are the ones we have actually. So okay, let's say like most fusion monsters, and actually like most all of the special summonable or new summoning method monsters. But like this only talks about fusion. So basically, most of the fusion monsters are like this, so 3 dark fairy monsters, and you would want it like this because this is way more general and you can use a lot more monsters that actually fit this criteria. But the thing is that this is not a specific name, right? So you cannot actually use fusion deployment on such a monster. Well, like as you can see, like all of these monsters actually have this. 5 Neo Space monsters, 5 Spellcaster monsters. This actually lists the name. That's one of the first again. 3 dark fairy. This actually lists names as well. But you cannot special summon these monsters, by the way. These are the Sacred Beast monsters. So this lists a name. Nice. Elemental Hero Neos lists a name as well. But yeah, I think like U4 Road, Cyber Dragon. Also, yeah, in most decks it's not worth it, honestly. Like it's a decent card, but it's not worth it. But apparently it's that good on here that it's ultimate rare. But okay, well, let's remove the filter. And let's see, there's another fusion card, Fusion Conscription. It's even worse. So it's a rare card, yeah. It's a lot worse actually. Reveal one fusion monster in your extra deck and add one of the fusion materials whose name is specifically listed on the card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. And if you do, for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, you cannot normal summon, set, or special summon monsters with the added monster's name. So that's a really harsh restriction. Normal summon, set, you cannot basically get it on the field. Also, your monsters with that name cannot activate their effects. That's fortunately not a problem for us because it's a normal monster that will be added to our hand. But this is a really harsh restriction. Our deck is mainly all about like special summoning this guy. So yeah, I think this will only be useful once we actually build a fusion deck, because the fusion deck will actually make use of making use of the Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand. Using polymerization, you can use monsters in your hand. So yeah, then it doesn't matter that you cannot summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. So Yeah, but that's for later. So currently no additions apparently. Unfortunately, the Fusion deployment is really is really high priced, ultimate rare. So yeah, on the 10th episode we will actually, hopefully, let's see if we can do something here. I don't think so, by the way. Yeah, we do not have enough. So we will actually start a new gate. That's what they call it. Ruin and Demise. Yeah, there's some really cool ones. Gladiator Beasts. Kakakuri. Swing Flames. Cyberspaces will be Link. Steam Dinosaurs. Uncharted Lands. Lots of Mechanical Conch. A little bit sad to see that there's no zombies in here. Or yeah, there's actually multiple decks that I don't see, but I was looking forward to zombies actually. Zombies actually have some really good cards. And I love the playstyle basically of zombies, but alright, let's check. You actually get the Ritual Foregone. Pay 1000 life points, special summon one ritual monster from your hand, but it cannot attack, also destroying during the end phase. You can only activate. Yeah, okay, that's unfortunately not too good. Even in our deck where we have ritual monsters. Alright, let's see. Ruin and Demise. When a world is about to perish, it is seen on its way by two beings. The first, a red, that envelops in golden light and draws the curtain on the world. Looks good, honestly. I don't know, I have a thing for... if it just looks good, like I like a good looking character, and I personally like females, so I just like looking at it. I guess it's a cool thing. I like the artwork. She has an... oh, that's an amazing word. She has an androgynous goddess garbed in red robes. She is a god with no believers. That's only natural. A world visited by the goddess Ruin is on the path to destruction. Any intelligent life that would believe in and worship that god would soon cease to exist. The second is black, being that envelops the world in blue flames, which pulverizes the earth. This is also really cool. I like when it's really like I don't know the correct word for it, like cool. I guess it's really badass. Yeah, something like that. I like that. It's just really cool to look at. Okay, a towering, omnipotent demon king, adorned in black armor. He's a king with no vassals. That's only natural. A world visited by the demon king Demise will soon meet its end. Those who would respect and serve that king would soon have their very lives destroyed. Alright, so yeah, that was the backstory, the lore, and we actually got the cards. They're not too good, but at least we have them now. I guess after all, it's the goal will be, or the long-term goal will be to collect 3 of every card, so but we'll see about that. Alright, let's see what the opponent deck is playing with. Just hey, Sengen, that's our mate actually. Sadiketsuki armor, Ketsu Sakuretsu. Oh my god, I had like this name completely wrong in my head. Sakuretsu armor, Swords of Revealing Light, Cycle of the World, End of the World. These cards I don't know. Mystical Space Typhoon. This is the Ballista squad. We played with this earlier as well. Called the Hunted, really good card, and he plays with rituals apparently. So those are the monsters that he was talking about. Witch of the Black Forest, actually a forbidden card. But Senju of the Thousand Hands. This card's no more equipment. You can add 1 ritual monster from your deck to your hand. He's better off playing Manju, the guy that we are playing. But oh well. Alright, so we had a glimpse at what his deck was. Let's see if we can what we can do. We also have a loner deck, so ooh, we're also playing with the same. Okay, what makes Demise and Ruin deck unique? Okay, this will teach us about ritual monsters. That's funny because we've actually already been using ritual monsters. Demise and Ruin ritual monsters can all be brought out with the ritual spell End of the World. Demise allows you to pay life points to destroy all other cards in the field except itself. And Ruin has the ability to... Hey, that sounds really like a monster from Judgment Dragon from Lightspawn. But alright. And Ruin has the ability to make another attack once it destroys an opponent's monster in battle. It don't seem so good. 2300 and 2400 attack. Pick which one to ritual summon by taking into consideration what's on your opponent's field, and you could deal a ton of devastating damage. Alright. This one. No, it's gonna summon one monster, then we're gonna attack the monster and attack again. That sounds, I guess, pretty straightforward. Enter the world and cycle the world. Alright, let's read this card, because I guess we will be getting into this gate, like this chapter, and we will probably see these cards either in our hand or in the opponent's hand. Activate End of the World and ritual summon Ruin, Queen of Oblivion. Alright, let's read this first. End of the ritual spell, and this is also a ritual spell, both of them. This card is used to ritual summon Ruin, Queen of Oblivion, or Demise, King of Armageddon. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose total level exactly equals the level of the ritual monsters you ritual summon. Okay. Activate, yeah, coming up. This card is used to ritual summon either of the two, yeah. You must also tribute monsters from your feud whose total level exceeds the level of the ritual monster you ritual summon. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can shuffle this card into the deck, add one End of the World from your deck to your hand. Then you can add one Ruin, okay, one of the two from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, decent. So this is the worst one, because it as well has like you must tribute a monster from your feud, and this has from your hand or field, and that's more logical. But it doesn't have the additional clause, of course. So okay, let's go. Alright, so we go against what they ask us to do, and we'll select this one. Tribute the necessary monsters, yeah, that's basically the same monster, of course, and we'll send it to from your hand to the graveyard. I forgot to read the effect. You can ritual summon this card with okay. When this I never understood this, by the way. Like, why would you say on this card what you can ritual summon it with? It's not a mandatory thing. Like, you can still ritual summon it with Cycle of World. Like, it doesn't change anything. I don't know. Like other cards have this as well. I don't know why they say that. Like, if it says it must be ritual summons with this ritual spell, then okay, I understand it. But this is just you can do it with this. Okay. Alright, sorry for the complaining there, or nagging. When this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can activate this effect. This card can make a second attack in a row, obviously. Okay. But it has 2300 attacks, so that won't be enough. So I'm not sure what it will do. Maybe we are supposed to take more turns. You successfully ritual summoned. Yes. When Ruin, Queen of Oblivion destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it can attack again. Now attack your opponent's monster. Let's go. We go to the battle phase. We declare an attack. We'll flash. You destroyed your opponent's monster in battle. Activate the effect of Queen to attack one more time. Activate, yes. And let's attack again. Direct attack. Alright. You inflict great damage to your opponent. Now end your turn. Yes. Sure. It's talking to me, to us, really commanding, honestly. But alright, that's okay. He draws one card, plays a monster face down, I guess. Oh no. Ooh, okay, this will get interesting, I guess. Or maybe we'll get the other, is it like the ritual guy, and it will destroy every card on the field? Okay, yeah. You can attack right now because your opponent's choice of Reading Light effect, yeah. Activate Cycle of the World and ritual summon Demise, King of Armageddon, and we will use its effect. You can pay 2000 life points to destroy all other cards on the field. Sure. Okay, we already read this. Let's activate. Let's special summon, and we will ritual summon, and we will use this card on the field to send to the graveyard. We have to use it on the field, by the way, so we cannot even use it in the hand. Alright, ritual summon. Not the first time we see this, but amazing! Look at this guy. Yes, yes. Welcome to the field, King of Armageddon. Alright, you successfully ritual summoned 8000 life points. Definitely, we're gonna use that effect. Activate the effect your opponent, to destroy your opponent's Sword of Defeating Light. Destroy. We lost some life points, but we'll be good. Let's go to the battle phase. Let's declare an attack. Direct attack. Final blow. For flash. Victory. Wish versus World ended. Alright. Nice. Good intro battle. And I'd say let's duel. Sure. We got some more orbs, but we need the other orbs. We need these orbs. Oh, we actually are getting those right now. Interesting. Nice. In exchange for paying 2000 life points, Demise, King of Armageddon, destroys all cards on the field except for itself. If that effect destroys all your cards at once, you're at a huge disadvantage. So keep an eye on your opponent's life points and the number of cards on your field. I actually think this is going to be a challenge. These two ritual cards, it takes quite a bit to get ritual summon monsters on the field. They should be really, really good in order for them to be worth it. Even the card that we are playing, so the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, it's insanely good. It's 4000 attack, double piercing damage, cannot be targeted or destroyed by opponent's card effect. And still, it's actually barely worth it. Like, it's not competitively viable. So, you can imagine that these cards are, yeah. Lightning Storm. Okay, this is a really good card if you control no face-up card, so it's a good card to start with. It's also an expensive card. It's ultimate rare, I guess, in this game for sure. It's like a staple card. One of the cards I don't like, by the way. That's because it fits in every deck. It doesn't follow any archetype or anything, or any playing method. Okay, if you control no face-up cards, activate one of these effects. Destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. Destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. Yeah. These pre-preparation of rites are pretty good cards, but they don't work too well with most rituals, because most ritual spell cards actually list. Wait, let me read it first before I confuse you guys. Add one ritual spell from your deck to your hand, and add one ritual monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand whose name is listed on that ritual spell. You can only activate one pre-preparation of rites. Yeah, so basically you can add one ritual spell, but most ritual spells, like for example our ritual spell, Chaos Form, and also the one that we are seeking after, the Advanced Ritual, they both don't list a name on the ritual spell itself, because it's way more useful to have the ritual spell, to have it be able to ritual summon a lot of different monsters, like a whole collection of monsters. That's what our Chaos Form does. It can special summon all Chaos ritual monsters, and also Blackluster something. I haven't checked too early yet, but it can ritual summon a lot of monsters, and that's why it doesn't list a single monster, and that's why you cannot use the second effect of this card here. And you must use the second effect, like and add one ritual monster from your deck, or whose name is listed on that ritual spell. So you cannot use this entire card in that deck. So that's why this card, it sounds really good, but it's not that good, unfortunately. Alright, but here we can use it because this ritual spell does actually list a monster. We will definitely bring End of the World, because this will require us to use on the field, and we don't have on it any cards on the field. So, alright. Uh-oh, did I add the wrong one? I'm giving myself a challenge. Okay, let's add her, I guess. Yeah, sure. What is the... Can I use it again? No, you can only use one per turn. Oh man, kind of want to do it again. Can I... What is auto? Auto off. Auto. Why haven't I ever explored this? I've never checked this. Okay, so it shows the numbers, I guess. But I don't know what this is. Summons? Total summons? No. This is the summoning icon though. This is the I have no idea. And this is... Okay, what happened? Surrender. Let's try it just one more time, because basically we have... I just made a misclick, and I'm just curious if you will draw the exact same cards if you start over. I've never tried this before, that's why. Don't worry, I'm not gonna restart it every misclick. I think it's part of the game to make a mistake once in a while, and you will have to play with it. Oh, I had a completely different hand. Okay, this is good to know, I guess. It's good knowledge. If you're drawing a bad hand and you feel like, oh my god, I cannot win this, just surrender and restart. Although that should mainly only happen with your with the loner decks. With your own deck, you should build it consistently enough that you should not brick too often. Okay, well, now we have new cards, so sorry, but we have to read them all again. This is the good one, that's hand or field, no additional clause. This doesn't have an additional clause, but it does not allow you to use monsters in your hand as tributes for your ritual summon. Once per turn, this is Breaking of the World. Once per turn, you can target one ritual monster you control. Show one ritual monster in your hand until the end of this turn. Okay. The level of the shown ritual monster becomes the targeted monster's level. Okay, that's not too interesting. Until the end of this turn even, it doesn't even last, even if this card leaves the field. Perfect. Once per turn, if either of the two is ritual summoned to your field, yes. Okay, except during the damage step, you can activate one of these effects. Draw one card, destroy one card on the field. No, that effect's pretty good. I don't understand the first effect, like it's not that interesting. Lightning Storm is pretty good. You can feel one ritual monster in your hand. We don't have any, man. The equipped monster becomes... What? You can reveal one ritual monster in your hand. The equipped monster becomes the revealed monster's level. Okay, it's the end of this turn, even if the card leaves the field. This card is sent to to the graveyard because the equipped monster is tributed. You can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Not bad. You can only use each effect. Okay. When this card is activated, banish one ritual monster from your deck. You can send this card to the graveyard, then activate one of these effects. Okay. Tribute one monster from your hand or field, or shuffle one ritual monster from your graveyard into the deck, whose level is equal or exceeds the level of the monster banished by this card's effect. Then ritual summon that monster. Oh, that's not bad. Add the monster banished by this effect to your hand. You can only use... Okay, not bad, honestly. But we cannot do much right now, so we'll just activate this and destroy his spell and traps. Nope. Yes. We had Mystical Space Typhoon and Call of the Hunted. Okay, not bad. Yeah, that's all we can do for now. Like, we can set spell and traps, like, but it won't matter too much. I'll just set this, I guess. Wait, let's first read it. If you ritual summon one dark ritual monster with a card effect that requires use of monster, this card can be used. That's the entire requirement. Okay. Let's set this face down. If he attacks with a monster, maybe he summons another monster and attacks us, but yeah, it will be fine, I guess. Battle phase. Oh, it doesn't. Activate? Nah, thanks. It won't prevent us from taking damage or anything, so we'll just activate it in our turn. See what we draw. Witch of the Black Forest. Nice. Famous card, old school card, banned card as well, forbidden card, but let's see what it does. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Add one monster with 1500 or less defense from your deck to your hand, but you cannot activate cards or the effect of the cards with that name for the rest of the turn. Okay, I don't remember this. It's probably an errata, that's how you call it, if it gets additional text added to it. So that actually, the downside actually may make it so that it's actually unbanned right now, or not on the forbidden list anymore. You can only use this effect once per turn. Yeah. Cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with that name for the rest of this turn. Okay. I guess we can set this card. We can activate our trap card. Banish one ritual monster. Oh, we have multiple actually. Yeah, I don't see Supreme Queen, Supreme King, King of Armor. What? These are even higher level. You can ritual summon with Cycle. This card's name become Ruin Queen of Oblivion while the hand are on the field. Okay, name change. What is ritual summoned card is on the field. Ritual monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effect. If all monsters used to ritual summon this card were ritual monsters, it can make second attack during each battle phase. Not bad. If this card destroys an opponent's monster per battle, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to that destroyed monster's original attack. Okay. You can ritual summon this card with Cycle of the World. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Like, you can always ritual summon it if the card allows it. The ritual spell card allows it. But okay. This card's name becomes Demise, King of Armageddon, while in the hand or field. Okay, also in the hand. While this ritual summoned card is on the field, your ritual monster is going to be destroyed by battle. If all monsters used to ritual summon this card were ritual monsters, you do not pay life points to activate this effect. Once per turn, you can pay 2000 life points to destroy as many other cards on the field as possible, and if you do, inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each card they control. And then we have these two, of course. Then we have the smaller versions, Demise Agent. Ritual summon it, the name becomes, okay, name. If this card is ritual summoned, destroy one face of monster on the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard, yeah, you can target one ritual monster you control while it's face up on the field. Your opponent can activate cards or effects in response to the... Nah, it's not that good. This card's name become, yeah, okay, if this card is ritual summoned, it can make up to 2 attacks on monsters with 1600 attack. During each battle phase, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one ritual monster control while it's face up on the field. Your opponent can activate. Okay. Sorry for the yawn. This is the same effect, same less effect, making it some kind of spell speed for it, I think. But okay. Which card do we banish? Wait, give me a second. This card actually does. You can send this card to the grave to activate one of these effects. Tribute one monster from your hand or field, or shuffle one ritual monster from your graveyard into the deck, whose level equals or exceeds the level of the monster banished by this card. This effect. Then ritual summon that monster. Add the monster banished by this card's effect to your hand. Okay. Oh man, I feel like I forgot all these parts already. You can reveal one ritual monster in your hand, the equip monster. Yeah, this is not that good. Target one ritual monster you control, show one ritual monster in your hand. No, we don't have that. Ritual monster. We have to control ritual monster though. The level of the shown ritual monster becomes... We want to get the high ritual monsters on the field. Once ritual summon to your field, you can activate one of these. Once return if summon field, destroy one card on it. Okay, so I guess it's actually not too bad to actually... yeah, just send one of the lower ones because it takes the name. So I guess if this card is ritual summoned, it can make up to 2 attacks on monsters in each battle phase. That's not bad, and this one had destroy one face of monster on the field. Nah. It's not even optional, by the way. If this card is ritual summon, destroy one. Okay, let's go for this one. Sorry for the long hesitation. We can send this to the graveyard. Can we not do that now? To add the monster to the hand. Add the banished monster to the hand. You can only use one effect, and only once a turn. So we should have used it in the opponent's turn first. Oh well. Now we have that, and I think that's it. Yeah. Let's play the field spell once we actually have the monster on the field. I could have placed an attack. And they have the same card actually. Yeah, fair. Let's activate it. Let's add it to the hand. Because you cannot do this, right? Oh, we can ritual summon it. Does this also have the scratch center from the field to the graveyard? Yeah. Let's do that then. Let's immediately ritual summon it. Why not? So yeah, we're gonna activate it. We're gonna ritual summon it by sending this to the graveyard. And face up attack. Welcome, Angel of Oblivion. That's pretty cool. I like it's a pretty cool archetype. It's not strong, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, chain, resolve, which of Black Forest first? Ooh, we have Manju. Now we're talking. Okay, so we're definitely gonna add Manju. Or should we do something with this card? Like, it's still, this card so confuses me. Once per turn you get target one ritual monster you control, show one ritual monster in your hand. Till the end of this turn, the level of the shown ritual monster becomes the targeted monster's level until the end of this turn. Yeah, that's not interesting, man. That's such a bad effect. We'll just add Manju. That's correct. Yeah, definitely. Manju, come to me. Turn change. Draw phase. Let's see what we draw. Preparation of rights. That's awesome, actually. It's a really good card in this deck. Alright, first things first. So, we can do this, and now that we actually have this effect, we can change its name, right? The card can become Ruin the Oblivion Queen. So, Ruin the Queen of Oblivion. Is ritual summoned to your field? It has to be ritual summoned, not while it's on the field. Oh my god, I'm making so many mistakes. You can activate one of these effects. I'll have to play when I'm less sleepy, I guess. I am starting to notice. Okay, so that doesn't matter too much. Luckily, we can still activate. No, we can normal summon this. Summon. Activate. Yes. We will add to the hand, because this card actually, when it's normal or flip summon, you can add one ritual monster or one ritual spell from your deck to your hand. We will add a ritual monster, which is. I actually like this, the big female one better. Yeah, this one, because it actually protects from card effects. Yeah, card effects, and when you have this big one, yeah, this one destroys by battle. But I think like versus this opponent, I don't think we're gonna be destroyed by battle if you have 2000 attack already. So I think this is more valuable. What is this? Fairy. Oh, fiend. Oh, okay, they actually have. Icons for that. Okay, so we'll definitely get this one to the hand. We will then. We have. Oh, we have links. Yeah, we're not gonna use that. Okay, so we will actually make use of this card. Cycle. This is level 10. Haha. Okay, in that case, we can actually send a ritual monster to the graveyard. Add one ritual spell from your deck to hand and add one. Yeah, so we will do that. Let's place this. Let's add a ritual spell. I still think this is better. So let's use it. Like the second effect of this was during your main phase of the turn, this card presents your grave. You can shuffle this card into the deck, add one end of the world from your deck to your hand. Then you can add one from the graveyard to your hand. Yeah, takes a while. So okay, we will add to the hand a level 10 monster. Oh no, we can only add these guys to the hand. Yeah, that's okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Doesn't really matter which. I'll just add this one. We can play End of the World now. Yep. Effect. We will special summon the big one. So yes. This is the big one, right? Level 8. Hold up, what am I reading wrong? This card can be used to ritual summon, rune. You must also tribute monsters from your hand to field. Why can we not ritual summon this card? This card doesn't have the name, Queen of Oblivion. Rune, Queen of Oblivion. This has more added to the name or something? Queen of Oblivion? No, they both have the same name. Ruin, Queen of Oblivion. No, they can't have the same name, by the way. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll just play this duel. I think we're gonna win regardless. We're gonna use this, and we're gonna use this. I realize now why we cannot use the other one, because we have to have exactly 10 stars. Okay, we can use this effect. Draw one card, destroy one card on the field. Do not activate effect. Nice. We draw one card for sure. Activate the effect. Select a monster you control. That effect was actually this card is ritual summoned. Yes, if card center grave, you can target one ritual monster you control with space upon the field. Your opponent cannot activate cards. Yeah, that's really good. Resolve backwards. So resolve this. It's just a lingering effect. Then we have terraforming. Oh, nice. That's pretty good. All right, then we go to the beta phase because this lady can attack twice, if I remember correctly. If it destroys a monster, of course. That's the yes, let's attack again. So his Witch of the Black Forest happens. Ooh, that's also a good card for a ritual deck. Sonic Bird. So let's attack. Bye bye. Alright, let's see how far we get. Main 2 and no, main 2, do we have to do anything? Terraforming, I'll just no, wait, don't activate it. I can't activate it? We don't have another field spell in the I don't know. End phase. We still have the 2 cards, but yeah, you see actually there's a little bit of trouble with the ritual summons, and that's like with the different stars and everything. That's why we actually run level 8 monsters and nothing but level 8 monsters, and our ritual spells also level 8. Ooh, okay, we actually killed our monster with this. Send one other spell, target one card on the field, destroyed. Oh, well done, well done. We draw a card. Monster Reborn. Awesome. That's really good. Okay, you can reveal one ritual monster in your hand. Wait. It has another it has another effect except for the equip spell. Refute monster. This is actually pretty good. The equipped monster becomes the refute monster's level. Yeah. Until the end of the turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster is distributed, you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. You can. This is a pretty good card, and we're gonna use it right now. I'm sure. Is this card normal or flip summoned? I would love to special summon this card, but it's not gonna happen. I can special summon any card. Honestly, it's gonna be used to special summon or ritual summon that card eventually. So yeah, I'd say why not do it? This is once per turn, I think. Once per turn, yeah. So okay, that's cool. We can just Monster Reborn, activate the effect. Oh, by the way, he also has monsters. So let's see. If a ritual summon a dark ritual monster, this light. Ouch. Oh, we can bring back Witch of the Black Forest. That's really good. Alright, effect. Let's. You can actually choose from your opponent's graveyard. It's red, but we will choose from our own. Monster Reborn. Alright, we will normal summon this. Special summon, I'm sorry, it's a special summon from the graveyard. Then we will activate this effect. Play it on this monster. Alright, now it's equipped, and you can reveal one ritual monster in your hand. The equipped monster becomes the revealed monster's level until the end of this turn. So let's definitely do that. Yes, select. So now it becomes level 10. Yes, awesome. Then we can use the cycle of the world. Starts ritual summon, yes. You must also tribute monster from your field whose total level equals or exceeds the level of the ritual monster you ritual summon. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. So it has a graveyard effect as well, so we'll see about that though. We'll see about that later. For now, let's ritual summon this card. And Witch of the Black Forest will also activate her effect. Alright, looks like we're a pretty good set. Okay, Breaking of the World, we will draw one card, I think. I think that's the best way to go, yeah. Yes, we will, because we can target the target monster your opponent controls, destroy it. And Witch of the Black Forest will also activate. Oh, that's in the first of the chain actually. So, result, alright. Destroy the monster, draw a card. Witch of the Black Forest, add one monster to the hand. I think it's gonna be Manju again, why not? Oh, we already had a Manju. No worries, we can still summon it. Yeah, that means... Wait, we didn't get... When this card's number, you can add one ritual monster or one ritual spell from your deck to your hand. Why did we not get to do that? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I already did that this turn, but I doubt it, honestly. I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit sleepy, I'm sorry guys. I hope this episode's not a disappointment. I do notice that if you actually really have to think pretty well here for each battle, because especially if you're gonna play it with a new deck, so with a loner deck. If we were just playing with the deck that we build ourselves, so the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, it would be a lot easier, a lot more chill. You won't have to think as much, you will know the strategies basically. Oh, you will use the effect on the graveyard of that card. Nice. And adds End of the World to the hand. Almost summons Sangan. Awesome, turn change. Well, bro, I have bad news for you. Okay, we are not gonna mess with these rituals anymore. We're just gonna go to the battle phase. My man, keep this. Haha, victory! Alright. Actually, yeah, I just wanted to show. I want to show like what it is if you actually do play with your. Oh, what's the reward? Let's see. Or plight. That's what it was. Let's play it with your Blue Eyes White Dragon deck as well. Like, I hope it will show how much easier it is, at least on thinking out the strategies and everything. I really like the loner deck thing though. Like, it really forces you to think of other strategies. So awesome. We actually got the Manju to Black Forest. So we will just summon this card and pass for turn. Alright, let's see what monster you will drop on the field. Alright, that monster, when the card's normal flip summoned, you can add one ritual monster from your deck to your hand. Yeah, it's basically just worse than this card. Same stats, same stars, and this actually also allows you to... Oh, wow, we already have it. Yeah, sure. All these cards, they scare me a little, but actually this card has pretty good protection. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects, also it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, so I wish him good luck. He either negates this summon, or he doesn't really get to kill the monster, I think. I use other monsters from the hand, yes, this one. Face protect position, let's go. Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, welcome to the field. We will also summon this card, because why not? Effect, yes for sure. We will get this card to the hand. And I think that will be it. So let's go, battle. And then we will take it. Oh, Call of the Haunted, awesome. Relay, huh? I'm not sure if we want to kill that monster. Yeah, why not? Because it's a suicide basically. We both have the same attack, so. And I'm not gonna use the ritual monster for anything. But he might have made better use of his monster than I would of my monster, so that's why I just did it. Alright, let's attack with this. No, we're not gonna attack with 0 attack. It's just for the trolls. Main phase 2. No cards to be set, and end. Alright. Oh, destroy 1 card on the field. You're gonna target this? Oh, well, sure, perfect. That will be a Blue-Eyes White Dragon. This card will die, but so be it. So, we will special summon a Blue-Eyes White Dragon. Select. Place of attack position. Yeah, that's why I made in Rock. It's pretty good protection. Yeah, died. Sengan, what's up? Welcome to the field. Turn change. Oh, as you can see, this is quite a bit easier. Return up to Dragon Lords even. So that actually gives me a great idea. Let's do this. Because Blue-Eyes White Dragon is on the field. Let's attack position. That brings us to the hand. Chaos Form. Chaos Form. And we can activate Chaos Form to Ritual Summon. Let's send to the graveyard, I guess. Discard. Because we can then even do something cooler, I think. Cooler? Sounds so weird. Oh man. Blue-Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. I said cooler because basically this card has a graveyard effect. Normally, you can you can banish this card from the grave. All level 8 or higher dragon monster you control gain 1000 attack. So, if anything, if it wasn't enough overkill already, let's go at him with this. Battle. And attack. For flash. And we're gonna do something more. Yeah, you're gonna add a card to your hand. I'm happy for you. Flash. Let's go. Alright, I hope that shows that our deck is far superior to these other ritual decks, especially since ritual cards themselves, they're really difficult to play with if they're not really well done, if the cards don't work too well together. Okay, we got a normal trap actually, 3 times. If you control no ritual monsters, banish 1 ritual monster from your hand or graveyard. Okay. This card's effect becomes that card's effect that ritual summons a monster when the card's activated. Okay. That's not too good. We do have to play here. Okay, we are at 42 minutes, almost 43. Since the last video was also 50 minutes, I think we're just gonna play this, and what are we gonna get? This structure deck of the, oh my god, of these guys. It's maybe decent for the cards we will get, the spell cards, but who knows. The red being, Ruin, Queen of Oblivion, brings to the world a reversal of time, when evil has spread throughout civilization and when the world's end is in sight. The red being returns the world to a state before that cause of evil occurred. There are cases in which this reversal may restore the world to a primordial state full of intelligent life. In this way, the world is reborn with hopes that life will transpire on the correct path. For those living in the current world, this would be synonymous with extinction. The process of rewinding the world to promote the proper development of life. What if the world continually takes a wrong path, no matter how many times it restarts? The black being, Demise, King of brings about the true end of the world. Its formidable power crushes the world's very foundations and eradicates all living things. There remains no trace that the world was there, only absolute nothingness. Such deep words. The Queen Oblivion and King of Armageddon. What lies in the heart of a being who witnessed the destruction of the world countless times over eons. The remains unknown to those who disappear. That was it. That was actually not a battle. That was just watching the cutscene, I guess. Alright, so we actually got Bring, who sees the end of the world. Use a variety of support cards to make your ritual summons successful. This deck actually has an especially powerful effect that destroys all other cards on the field. Yes, we learned about that. Unfortunately, I don't think the cards will be that good. We found a new card pack. Oh, nice. Yes, let's check it out. I think I know this card. It's yeah, it's a ritual. Yeah, Herald of Ultimateness. It is a good ritual, but incantation. That's actually a ritual archetype. Demise. Supreme King. Yeah, ultimate rare. Yeah, it's not good, man. Unfortunately. Yeah, so it's cool that we have unlocked this, but this is not gonna be it. Let's end the video with actually checking what the deck is like. So what we have in the deck. We actually got Senju. As I said, that's a worse version of Manju, so we're never gonna use that. Sonic Bird. When this card's normal or flip summoned, you can add 1 ritual spell from your deck to your hand. That's also a worse version of Manju, so we read through all the ritual spells, ritual cards, ritual monsters. Unfortunately, none of them are really good. Activate this card by paying 800 life points, then target 1 ritual monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and equip it with this card. When this card is destroyed, yeah, you're better off bringing Monster Reborn, or there are also other graveyard revival cards. This only works for ritual monsters, so. Once per turn, you can target 1 ritual monster you control. Oh, we read through this, yes. The end of the world, the cycle of the world. I like the lore behind it though, it's really well done. I like the videos, with the text and everything. It's really cool words as well, like the word usage. Okay, once per turn when a ritual monster is ritual summoned, you can target 1 monster in the graveyard that was attributed for a ritual summoned and add the target to your hand. This card is used to ritual summon, okay. Oh, this is another card that can ritual summon it. Okay. From your hand or deck, you must also attribute ritual monsters from your hand whose total levels equal or exceed the level of the ritual monsters you ritual summon. It is a pretty good card actually. But we didn't draw it, and also it only works for these 2 monsters, and I am not, unfortunately, not so much a fan of these 2 monsters yet. Activate only when a ritual monster is ritual summoned. When your opponent can activate any spell or trap cards or use their effects until your next standby phase. And we read through this card as well. Okay, so unfortunately there are no good cards or cards that we would like to use in this deck, but it's really cool. I really like the lore behind it. I think Konami is doing a really well job, really awesome job with the lore and the videos and the quests in the solo mode in general. So let's collect this last. Let's see what it is. Proceed to the solo gate 5. Awesome. Alright, and that will be the end of the 10th episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and next time we will dive into more solo gameplay. Alright, peace out.